If you're just getting started in the online space, this is a super common sentiment that I hear. When I Google my name or my brand name, I already show up number one in the Google search results. So why do I need SEO? And if you're not familiar with what SEO is, SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, aka how to get your website to show up at the top of the Google search results. And when people first hear about SEO, oftentimes their first reaction is, well, I'm already ranking at the top of the search results when I type in my name, like Erica Jolson, for example, or my brand name, The Unconventional RD, for example. So I must be all set for my SEO. Done. Close the book, move along. My website is visible. Check, 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 right? Well, that's actually a huge, huge mistake. If this is your line of thinking right now, that's okay. We've all been there. But to me, that really means that we need to talk way more about what SEO is exactly and how it can help you grow your audience. And then by extension, your business and your bottom line, right? So what is wrong with this line of thinking? Why wouldn't ranking number one for your branded query be a good thing? Well, of course, it's definitely a great start if you're ranking number one for your brand name, but that's just it. It's just a start. It actually takes very, very little effort to achieve that. If you are the first result when you type in your brand name, that simply means that Google understands that your brand exists and assumes that if someone types in your brand name, they are looking for your website. Yay, like that's how search is supposed to work, right? But the problem is when people think, okay, cool, that's it, no more work to do, time to go and post on social media all day, my SEO is handled. And that could not be further from the truth. The truth is, if people are finding your website by typing in your brand name, that means they must already know you in order to find you. Let me say that again. If the number one way that people find your website on Google is by typing in your name or your brand name, that requires that they already know you in order to find you. So that means that while yes, people are intentionally looking up your website and visiting it via Google, that means they must have actually heard about you through your other marketing channels. Maybe you have a large social media following on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. Maybe you run a successful podcast or YouTube channel, etc., etc. But if the majority of your organic search traffic, in other words, people visiting your website from search engines like Google, comes from branded search terms, that means you're actually not reaping any of the true benefit of SEO. When you have a good SEO strategy, your branded searches are going to be a tiny drop in the bucket compared to how many people visit your website each month through your blog posts. With a good SEO strategy, it's the content that you post on your website that is going to attract thousands of new people to your website every single month. People who do not already know about you. People who are looking up topics that you are an expert in. People who may be interested in working with you, enrolling in a course, buying your digital goods, purchasing a product you recommend, or simply reading your content while you earn revenue from display ads. The true power of SEO is attracting new people to your website. Do you see how that's literally the opposite of the thought process that we talked about at the start of this video? In that first scenario, people are only going to find you on Google if they already know about you and think to search for you specifically. In the second scenario, people are searching not for you, but just for questions that they have, and they're looking for answers from experts. And you can be the expert who appears in the search results with the answers and help for them. They just don't know you exist yet. They know they have a problem and they want help. And if you understand SEO, you can figure out exactly what your ideal client, reader, or customer is already searching for, and then strategically create the content that they want so that you are who shows up again and again and again on the first page of the search results to help them. If you do this enough times over for a long enough period of time, suddenly your name is popping up everywhere when they look for answers in your niche. You become a name to know, a trusted resource, somewhere they start to specifically want to go for answers. And you can capitalize on this momentum by setting up lead magnets within your content where you offer something for free in exchange for someone joining your email list so that you can keep in touch with these people and provide a ton of value over time. Then at some point in the future, you can offer the opportunity for these people to work with you or purchase something from you, and a certain percentage of people on your email list will buy every single time you sell. And the best part is that SEO optimized content on your website is evergreen. Meaning, if you do it right, that content will continue to rank and bring people to your website every single day for literally years to come. So unlike social media, where there's this intense pressure to create in order to stand out, with SEO, it's a slow burn. Each piece of content you add to your site is like building a castle, brick by brick. When you're just starting out and you've just got a handful of bricks, it's easy to feel discouraged. But as you keep strategically building, following your well-laid plans, suddenly you step back and you see that you've created an empire. You've built a huge digital asset that's a major driving force for your online business. So, long story short, if you are currently ranking mostly for branded search terms, you are sitting on a huge uncapitalized opportunity. And if you want to learn more about how implementing an SEO strategy can help you grow your business without having to post all day on social media, I encourage you to watch my free training on this topic at SEOfreebie.com. I will walk you through the main components of SEO and how they should play into your overall vision to help you build a profitable online business. And of course, I'd love to continue this discussion inside my free Facebook group, the Unconventional RD Community. I can drop the link below or just give it a search on Facebook and join if you aren't already a member. I'd love to keep in touch with you there. And as always, please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content like this on a weekly basis. Thank you, and hopefully I'll see you soon.